Good morning. Happy Thursday. Hope your day is going well. Today we are doing some mid-century. Hi, Emily. Mid-century glass, mostly minis. I'm going to be doing the minis or running the minis for a choice of one for $8. So, but I did stick some other mid-century glass in the shop. So take a look in there. If there's anything that you would like to see, let me know. Hi, DJ offer. So I can start with the choice of one of the minis, or I can start with just what I have in the shop. But hi, Deja Vu. A lot of glowing cadmium glass. I don't have any uranium glass. I do have some Fenton uranium in the background, but if you're interested, those are higher prices for that. But anyway, welcome. I love to collect the little minis. I put them on the shelf. I have these two little windows openings between my dining room and my hallway, and so I stick them up there, and when the sun catches them, as you can see from the picture, they just are so colorful and easy to just put on a ledge and let them do their thing. So hi, Gladys, welcome in. So take a look in the shop. If there's anything you're interested in seeing, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and scan my minis and let you kind of see what I have. And maybe we'll just start real quick with a choice of one mini for $8. See if we have any interest in that. And if not, then we'll just start running some of the stuff that I have loaded. But I have quite a variety. I did not list whether, I'm not going to tell you whether they're Rainbow or Blenko or Pilgrim or Canwa. They all made them. I can generally tell the Blenko by the pontil and the Pilgrim by the pontil. So I will tell you, I think it might be. Also, some of the styles like the applied little ribbon, Rainbow did a lot of that. And Rainbow also has a little curl at the end of its handles, but that doesn't always mean Rainbow because some other makers did it sometimes too. So hi, Kat. Just got a lot of these minis. So let me turn this around. My name is Stacy. I am from North Phoenix, Arizona, and we are getting tons and tons of rain. It's been raining for 4 days. My pool is just about ready to overflow. So that's quite spectacular for our area. We're enjoying it. So let's turn this around, and you can see my minis are all up here on the shelf. I'm going to start at the top and go down, just give you a quick, good look. So we got hi, Shersu, welcome in, and Third Coast. Hi, guys, welcome in. Thanks for joining me on Thursday. Must have a lot of mid-century glass lovers today. So we're going to do a choice of the minis for $8 start. We've got this cranberry. It has some dot optic in there. Hi, Cami. You're so supportive. I see you so much in my shows. I appreciate it. That one looks more like an olive green there, this little picture. We've got an emerald green, possibly rainbow with that little swirl at the bottom. This one actually has some controlled bubbles in it. Crackle, that one's also crackle. That one's crackle, a lot of crackle glass. This beautiful blue one with the applied ribbon around it, and then the scalloped edge. This one back here, not really olive, or maybe an emerald, not quite as emerald as that one, more green than olive green. A beautiful tangerine that will have a little cadmium glow in there. Then we've got this other one here. I have several in this style, and I actually have two blue ones like this one. Hi, Robin. Another one there. Here's a teal ribbon with a teal handle. This one is Pilgrim. I only know that because it has its sticker on it. So another tangerine in a satin glass. Those in the back those are not minis. Here's a little pinched sided mini, possibly Blenko, but it could be Bischoff too. So a lot of Blenko and Bischoff did that pinch on there. Here's another blue one, crackle glass, cobalt, just plain cobalt glass. This has a little column optic in it with a applied ribbon. Here's a beautiful amethyst bubble. This is my biggest, well, besides this one here, these are the two tallest in kind of a light blue, an amber glass crackle, another kind of, this is more of an olive green crackle. What's this one back here? Amber column, and then another blue column. That looks like a Pilgrim pontal to me. So anyway, that's what we have in terms of minis this morning. Let's run it and see if we have any interest. I didn't put it on pre-bid because it doesn't work really well that way. So let's move this to stage. Again, you're going to get your choice of any mini up here that you saw that I just ran through. If you need me to run through again so you can make your choice, just, say, I want, can I look at it, or, scan, and I'll do that. But let's start this off with a choice of a mini. These are all mid-century glass makers. We have Pilgrim, Blenko, Canwa, Rainbow. I'm probably leaving some out. So they make a great window. Thank you, Third Coast. Make a great window sun catcher. Most of them are crackle glass, but beautiful, beautiful to put in your windows. All right, Third Coast Treasure, what would you like? Let me kind of scan for you. I'm thinking, I don't know for certain, I'm thinking this one is Blenko. I usually go by the pontal. The Blenko pontals are a little softer. Let me see if this is possibly, but I'm not certain. And then this one possibly, but it could also be Bischoff. The pontal feels right for Blenko. This one does have needs to be cleaned inside. I didn't have a bottle brush, and I don't have anything to clean the glass inside. It's been used as a pitcher. So I would say possibly those three. And there might be others up here, but these kind of jump out at me as possibly Blenko. Hi, Angela. Sabel, welcome in. We just ran our first choice of one mini for $8. And Third Coast is deciding. There are so many to choose from. I get it. You take your time. Okay, this taller one here. You got it. That's a beautiful one. Yeah. And I just go by the pontal because Blenko does have a fairly soft pontal compared to others. So thank you so much. Let me get your name on that, Third Coast, since we are running a choice. All right. And they do sell for more than $8 each, but my shelf is so full, no joke, that I need to get rid of some so I can find more because I'm like double and tripling them up on the shelf. Something's going to fall off and break. So let's run that again. Let's duplicate and start that. Again, it's for choice of one of these beautiful little minis here. And Swan, thank you. I don't care if it's a small raid. I love it. Thank you, Emily. Lots of little minis. Again, these three out back here are not counted in the minis. It's starting here. And we've got some other bids. Thank you for your bids. Beautiful little mid-century glass. All right, Third Coast, are you going to go for that purple one now? That's my guess, but I could be wrong. I should say amethyst. That's a more technical term, right? The orange one. Okay, I have two. Do you want the satin one here or the crackle? The crackle, you got it. Let's take a look at that pontal. Let me see if I can hazard a guess. Possibly Pilgrim. Pilgrim usually has a fairly round, and sometimes it has like little lines coming into it. Let me show you a better example of one. Here's a Pilgrim. So possibly, again, I can't say for certain. I haven't gotten it, verified, but possible. And let me show you the glow on this one. It has cadmium in it, and so it will have a slight. Maybe this one doesn't have. Oh, nope, this one doesn't have any glow. Oh, my light is not working this morning. Nope, this one doesn't have a cadmium glow, but it's still beautiful orange. Hi, yesterdays. Welcome in. We're just running your choice of minis. I have other things in the store, so don't hesitate to let me know if there's something else that you'd like me to pull up. All right, got your name on that one, Third Coast. Oh, sideways handle. Does that mean something? Oh, Gladys knows something about these. A sideways handle because of the spout here versus a back handle. Ah, see, I'm learning. I just think they're beautiful. I gotcha. Let's duplicate this. We're still doing these minis. Your choice of a mini, $8 start, and it's running. They're so pretty. Like I said, I have them up on my window. I have a little window opening, 2 of them, and I have them up there with my Viking flower lights. They're just beautiful, colorful. Make great little vases. All right, Emily, what can I get for you? If you need me to scan, just let me know. I'm just kind of rearranging here. They're so pretty, it's hard to choose. Sure, that one I'm pretty certain is Pilgrim. Let me stand up and grab it. It's way at the top. It's like almost like a dot optic in there, but it's like little raised areas in the glass. Cranberry, celery applied handle, little scallops. Looks like a Pilgrim pontil to me with a little bit of ash from the blowing process. It is about 4 inches tall. Did you want to see something else? Hi, Angie. Welcome in. The teal. Okay, so I think this, are you talking the teal with the ribbon or the tall teal? Whoops, I almost lost my phone off the stand here. That tall teal here. The second shelf. You got it. Let me put that one. This tall teal one. Yes? That one is about, let's see how tall that one is. About 4.5 inches, a little over 4.5 inches. All right, Emily, that's coming to you. Thank you. Let me get your name on it. Nice little crackle. Emily Emporium. All right, that one's set aside. Let me fill some gaps, my friends. And we'll put that Blenko, possibly Bischoff on the top there. All right, let's duplicate. Here it comes. It's running again. We'll go a couple times with no interest. We can always come back to it as we get more people in, but I do have a lot of other beautiful mid-century glass. You guys are just helping me with my obsession so I have more room on my shelf. All right, Third Coast, what can I get for you? Hi, Janice. Good morning to you from me. Probably good afternoon. Hi, Unique. Oh, did I just get a little bit? I think I just got a raid. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jeannie. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Look at them all come in. Hi, guys. We're doing mid-century glass this morning. Top shelf left. So let's see. Third Coast, are you talking about the possibly Bischoff or Blenko pinched vase? Is that the one you're looking? Guys, welcome in. We were just in the middle of of doing mid-century minis, your choice for $8 start. Yes, okay, let me get your name on that one. I'll do a scan so you can see them. Look in the shop. I have some other items besides minis. And I cannot guarantee the makers. I can give you my opinion on who I think the maker is based on the pontal, but I have not had any of them verified as to makers. But they could be Rainbow, Pilgrim, Blenko. Like that one might have been Bischoff. Who am I missing? Canwa. Any of those mid-century makers. All right, let me duplicate. And welcome, welcome, guys. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. We're going to do these mid-century minis, your choice for $8. Yes, Emily, I can do that. Let's run this one time. I'll get that cranberry Fenton ready for you. And we'll see if we have some interest in another mini. There's quite a few here. I think I counted 22. Uh-oh, purple. Zim, are you going to go for the purple one? It's so beautiful. That's my guess anyway. Hi, Blue Daisy. Welcome in. Purple, which one would you like? So hard to choose. I know. Take your time. We're not in a hurry today. The green all the way to the right of the second shelf. Oh, yeah, that one's my true emerald one. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Crackle glass. This little curl at the end, Rainbow was well known for that. Let's look at the pontal. Very possibly Rainbow on this one. So emerald. And let me get your name on that. Purple. Beautiful. Purple Zim. Thank you. It's so gorgeous. All right, let's duplicate and run it again. We had lots of people just come in. They're probably looking. There might be one here that they're interested in. A lot of crackle, some smooth. Well, let me start that. This has controlled bubbles in it and the remnants of a little sticker. That one's kind of like a dot optic. I would say the average size is about 4 inches, Crazy. About 4 inches. They're about a pound or less. You know, I will always refund any overages and shipping. So I just kind of did a guesstimate. All right, Purple Zim, what else would you like? One of the purple ones. Okay, so I have this bubble one. This one could possibly be Blenko. This one I'm pretty certain is Pilgrim. So, and it's really more of a cranberry than a purple. This is a true purple. Which one? Left or right? Hi, Sue. Welcome back. Hard to choose, huh? This one on the left. You got it. I would choose that one. That one's beautiful. And it is one of these. I love the bubbles in the mid-century glass that just gives them that look. Beautiful. Let me get your name on that one. Okay, Purple Zim. Let's run it again in case there's others still interested. Duplicate. Here we go. One more time, and then I will show that cranberry picture. Fenton. You're so welcome. Thank you. Here, let me do a little scan while that's running. All right, let's take a little break from that. I have this in my store right now. It's a Fenton. It's kind of a dot optic. It's kind of a different dot, though. Look at this. It's got like almost a swirl inside the dots. It has that typical Fenton base. It is pre-1973. It does not have the embossed mark. but it's really beautiful. I love the dots in it. There's almost like a little, it's got the applied celery handle. I like the tall spout on this one. It at the spout is a little over 4 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and run it. No pressure though. Oh, Emily's got a pre-bid in. It is running. Yeah. Usually you see the cranberry. I have a Pilgrim one in here. Pilgrim did a lot in the cranberry color, but Fenton has a few pieces that I've run across. I have a cranberry, big cranberry rose bowl too, if you're interested. Thank you, Emily. So beautiful. Coming to you. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and run down some of what I have here. I have this neat little bottle. Possibly, I've seen Jocelyn pick these up again. Just the style could be Empoli or it could be, a United States maker. It's an amber, but I don't know if you can see, it's kind of got an optic swirl in there. And it's amber color. Beautiful little bubble on the top. That's a $5 start. It's running. I have a lot of amberina, so a lot of glowing amberina glass today. I do have a Blenko daisy bowl and a Blenko clear pitcher in crackle. I have all kinds of, I have a humongous Viking 6-petal epic green candy dish. It's amazing. I also have some Viking, I don't know, they're kind of, I don't know what they're called. They have that little swirl to them. Here's a piece of amberina crackle glass. Could be canwa, could be, it probably is, I don't know if it's Blenko. Usually Blenko will always have a pontal. There are exceptions, but this one's beautiful. It's a ruffled bowl. And I think my light just went out. Luckily, I have a second one. It's easier to see the glow in the base on this one. So it is a ruffled crackle glass. You can kind of get that crackle going around. Beautiful little candy dish. And that one's going to start at 10 and it's running. I have another little mini, but it's stretch glass. The large, oh, okay. Is it that, Hetty, is it the purple one you're looking at? The one that has the stopper on the top? Is it that one right there? I think that's, besides this little mini here, it's the only one that has a stopper. Okay, let me grab that one for you. That's Empoli. Beautiful, curvy, mid-century shape. I will tell you, I don't know if the stopper came that way or if the stopper tip broke off and somebody had it polished. So normally these would have a little bit more of a point on the tip, but otherwise the stopper is in excellent condition. It just has a flat top on it. Here's the inside. It doesn't appear to be ground inside. It's beautiful purple. Let me hold it up to the light for you. You can see that gorgeous purple. It's just a dark amethyst color. Let's see, what did I put it's about 11.5 inches tall. And let me get that up to stage for you. And it is going to start at 20, no pressure. If you're into that, it is running. It's very large. It's gorgeous. Isn't it? Sometimes I find it. Sometimes I don't. It seems like more and more I don't find anything. I'm getting into my little precious pieces that I don't want to let go of because I am not finding as much glass as I used to. All right, how about this one is, I believe, Jeanette glass. It could be one of the other makers. Jeanette Glass made one similar. It is cadmium glowing. This one you can see a little bit more of the glow in there in the yellows and the base. Let's see if I can get my other light is so much better. I charged it, but it must not be. I'm going to have to buy myself a new light. You're welcome, Hetty. I'm always willing to show it to you. No worries. So yes, this is about 8 3/4, and it does have the crimped edge on there. Beautiful. It's a ground pontil. You can see it. It had a pontil, but they ground it out. It is older. It does have some scratching wear from pushing it across surfaces. It's gorgeous, and it's going to start at $10. It has a pre-bid in on it. Beautiful. I don't mind showing anything to you because these are my babies. I'm proud of them. Get these little minis a little bit more condensed here. All right, Third Coast, thank you so much. It's a beautiful vase. It's a nice tall one too. I love the crimped edge on it. Lovely. All right, let's see, what do we have? Here's a piece of Blenko, confirmed with the Blenko group. It is a number 3750 clear crackle glass. It's a short pitcher, but it's beautiful. You can use it for orange juice in the morning, just to display. You can put color. I would use, you know what I would use it for? Being a mermaid, I would use it for a goldfish bowl. Wouldn't that be neat to have the little goldfish in there swimming around in the crackle glass? Hi, Mel. Welcome in. It's just amazing. Anyway, so it is confirmed Blenko. That there's that real smooth pontil. I usually can tell Blenko from the feel of the glass and the pontil on it. So this is going to start at 15. It is running. Hi, Patriot. Welcome in. Thanks for joining me today, guys, for my mid-century glass. We did run a few of the mid-century minis for $8 starts. I can go back to that if you're interested. Thank you for the hearts and the flags. Love it. Totally feel that. I love our country. All right. And then this is also Blenko. Remember I said that most Blenko has a pontil, but there are exceptions. This is an exception. There is no pontil on this. This has a gorgeous glow. It is a daisy bowl. And let's see if I can show you the glow. This light doesn't do it justice. You can kind of see it there. It does light up a lot brighter. That other flashlight of mine is the one that has the best, but it's, oh, it came on for a second. Come on, come on. Oh, I'll have to do it. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful cadmium glow on this one. It's a Blenko Daisy Bowl. It's going to start at 15 and it's running. Hi, JGP. Hi, 9 of Clubs. Welcome in. I know, it's so pretty, isn't it? Thank you, Holly. This is a gorgeous piece here. Thanks for your bids, guys. This one hadn't made it into my case yet. I have a lot of Blenko in there. Heavy, heavy Blenko. It's one of my favorites as a mid-century glass goes. Holly, that one's going home with you. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Get a better black light on that, and that'll shine right up for you if that's your thing. It doesn't have to be. Some people like that. Here's an Empoli. Now, I've seen others that don't have the lid, so I'm assuming this doesn't have a lid. Hi, Santa Girl. It is kind of it's not an emerald green, but it's also not an olive green. It's just a green, and it has the column optic in it. And this because the edge is like this, that tells me it probably didn't have a lid, but it's beautiful. Great for candy. It's a 7-inch tall one. You're welcome, Holly. Yeah, it doesn't have to be for everybody. I mean, I've had people ask me, why do you always show if it glows or not? My son has two full glass cases of uranium, anything that glows, cadmium, uranium glass, Vaseline glass. So some people do collect it, and he has it lit up. So when you walk in, it's just looks like an alien, invaded his glass cabinet. So it's pretty cool. All right, this one's going to start at 15 and it's running. I think I said 7 inches, right? Tall. It does. It's really neat looking. It looks very mid-century. And his whole house, he's my mid-century guy. He gets the mid-century furniture. Everything in his house is that way. It's so cool. All right, we'll put that aside. If anyone wants to do the minis, your choice of a mini for $8, just holler it out and I'll run it. I have different makers. I don't know for certain any of them. I can't say for certain any of them, but I can tell you what my opinion is based on the Pontal. So if you would like to do choice of a mini for $8, just let me know. We can do that at any point. How about another piece of Fenton? And this one is definitely glowy. Look at that. Beautiful Fenton. They did not call it Amberina. They called it yellow orange. That's just Amberina is more of an Ellie Smith color. Ellie Smith called that color Amberina, and everybody's kind of adopted it in terms of a color to describe the cadmium, orange yellow glow that they sometimes have. This one has a very bright glow. There you can kind of see, especially in the yellows. The red's not so much. Sometimes on the top edges, some of that cadmium will kind of gather up there. But this is a Fenton. It is pre-logo. Oh, it's not pre-logo. Look at that. This one actually has the logo. So it is after 1973. Hobnail, ruffled basket. It's going to start at 28 and it is running. It's gorgeous. I have the cadmium or the Amberina Ellie Smith Moon and Stars canisters. I collect anything Moon and Stars. Hi, Lulu. In the Amberina color. So if anyone's in the market for an Ellie Smith, which is a mid-century maker, I do have a canister without a lid. It's the second largest one. I can throw that into the show for $10 if you're interested. How about a neat little mushroom? Check it out. He does have his sticker. Center Point is a mid-century glassmaker out of Japan. You can see made in Japan there. It is a green glass mushroom. He's kind of short. He does have a little scuff. I had a blue one that I've sold already, but it's not like chipped or anything. It's almost like it just rubbed against something, but it is a sweet little green mushroom. Can't find these for, like your Viking mushrooms. Other mushrooms are just extremely expensive. $28 start on this one, and it's running. It's a sweet little mushroom. I can't believe I got these in an auction lot. They're just very hard to find mushrooms, especially out here in the West. All of you that live, oh, there's Charlie. Charlie's my son. Speaking of him, I didn't even see you come in, and here I'm talking about you. Or your ears glow, or your ears itching, or whatever they call it. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Okay, how about some canwa? Look at this gorgeous piece. It's very interesting, isn't it? So it is got very soft hobnail looks in there. It's almost like an optic, a little dot optic. They're not really erased a little tiny bit on the hobnail. Amberina color. You can already see the glow a little bit on the bottom just from that light. Charlie, you need to send me a link for the light that you bought, because my other one just took a dive. So they're calling this like a jack in the pulpit opening on this, but it also has a handle. So it's just, I don't know, it's just multifunctional. It's a bowl, it's a vase, it's kind of like a pitcher, but I wouldn't pour anything out with it, but it is very glowy. And this one's going to start at 28. How tall did I say was that? 5? A little bit. Yeah, about 5 1/4. Yeah, it's really neat. I don't find canwa very often. Or maybe I have it like in those minis and I don't even know I have a canwa piece. It doesn't have a pontil on it. So it does have that. I know canwa does sometimes have, I'm checking that handle out, guys. That handle might have a little crack in it. So I'm not going to run it. I mean, it sounds solid, but there is something in there, guys. I'm going to take that back down. I don't want to run it if it's damaged unless somebody wants me to run it. I will run it for $20 instead of $28 with the known anomaly in that handle. But I don't want to mislead anybody. So we'll take that down. Here's another mid-century piece. Look at the bubble in that one. Beautiful amethyst. Tall vase. Let's see how tall it is. Well, about 9.5 inches tall. Could be empoli. It's giving me those vibes. An empoli of amethyst tall vase for $12, and it's running. Is there anybody here that collects a certain mid-century? If you do collect a mid-century glass, what is it? Is it all of it, or is it Viking? What kind of mid-century glass do you prefer? All right, let's set that one aside. And this next one, I know it's Pilgrim. It is a cranberry, like a column optic. You can kind of see the column in there. Fenton, yes. I have lots of Fenton, Emily. I just don't always put it out. I have a blue diamond optic handkerchief vase right now. I have a lot of milk glass. I just bought some the other day. I got a lot of 8 pieces. So that's Pilgrim. That's a very Pilgrim pontil. Applied celery handle. This one's taller than the minis. The minis are about 4 inches, and this one's about 5 1/4. Hi, Cami, welcome back. And this is going to start at 10, and it is running. So this is my Thursday show. For those of you who are new to me, that came in with the raid from Jeannie Bird. And I do theme show on Thursday. So obviously my theme show today is mid-century glass. But on Monday, I do weekly finds. Anything I found throughout the week, I share with you and let you get first crack at it for lower prices than you would find it normally online or in my case and booth. But and then I do a jewelry show one time. Usually, I think Wednesdays is starting to be it, but I also do Saturday. So this is rainbow is what it comes up with when I do my research, but that pontil on it just speaks so much Blenko to me. But the handle speaks rainbow. So I don't know. It could be one or the other. This is actually stretch glass. So it is crackle, but do you see it has that stretch in the color on it. So it's a stretch glass cranberry cruette. I call it a cruette because it has a spout. Beautiful piece here for $15, and it's running. Anybody interested in the little minis, just let me know. Maybe I'll stop for a second running glass, and we'll see if there's any interested in a choice of the minis. I'll do a little scan, and we can run that. There we go. All right, let's pull up the choice of a mini and move it to stage. Restart the auction. All right, let me do a scan real quick. We're going to run choice of one of these starting at 8. They're various makers. It could be Rainbow, Blenko, Pilgrim. What am I missing? Canwa. Doesn't include the tall blue vase, but stops right about there. We move these in, and we've got cobalt. A lot of them are crackle glass. This one has controlled bubbles in it. Just beautiful, beautiful little minis. You get your choice for $8 start, and it's running. We'll just run that and see if we have any interest, and if not, then we'll go back to showing the other glass. Still have a few pieces left, I think. Alrighty, let's take a look at the next thing. We just found this one the other day. It's a root beer color, but it's nicely made, possibly, in my opinion, rainbow with that little curl. It is a kind of a swirl optic. Do you see that? It's a root beer color, not really amber, more of a brown to it. I love it because up on the top, it has this yellow edge to it. Look, it's even the spiral optic in the neck of the pitcher. Here's the handle, applied handle. That's going to start at 15, and it's running. Make a great little vase. Or you could actually use it, goodness, as a pitcher, which it was meant to be used as. I love the spiral optic in that. All right, thank you for looking at it. What do we have next? Oh, yes, this one is definitely mid-century. Look at the shape of this one. It is Rossini Empoli. It is a bubble vase, and the bubbles have bubbles on them. So it is a textured bubble. Hi, Merchant and Mayberry. Textured bubble vase. Empoli being Italian. Here's the base of it. It's gorgeous. It's going to start at 20, and it's running. Hello, New Life Pottery. Welcome in. I love this one. I just got this one too. Totally mid-century look to that. All right. Moving that off to the side here. Let's see what's next. How about some Viking? I don't think I've shown any Viking yet. So we have this Viking. It's a Epic Blue Neek. It is called a rose bowl. Here's that Viking base. I love the Blue Neek color. And it's just a different kind of shape to the vase, but definitely a nice look to it. And that's got a pre-bid. It's starting at 12, and here we go. In great shape. I have two 6-petal bowls, but I just can't ship those. So I didn't put them in my show today. I'm always afraid they're going to break off at the... Thank you, Holly. That's coming to you. Yay. It's beautiful. I love the blue color of Viking. All right. What's next? Oh, this one I can ship. I just have to really pack it good. This is a Viking Epic Green 6-petal lidded compote. It is huge, guys, and extremely heavy. It's just about 9 3/4 inches tall. It is a candy dish. I love that sound. If you know me, that's the sound it makes when you're trying to sneak candy out of the candy bowl. And you just can't because glass tinks like that. So your mom's like, get out of the candy bowl. And she's in the other room, right? But it's beautiful, in perfect condition. Love the Viking. It's dirty on the base, though. Dusty, I should say. And let's run that. It's going to start at 50, and it's running. I love me some Viking. Beautiful glass. It has such a nice feel to it, and just has a nice color as well. Hi, Frompe. Welcome in. Thank you guys for looking at that monster. He's so big. And then I have some Viking. I'm not sure what these are called. I want to call them an amoeba bowl. They're just kind of, that shape of something of an amoeba. Here's an epic green one, kind of more of an avocado. The big epic bowl was more of an emerald, but this one's more of like an avocado touch to the green. That one's going to start at 10 and it's running. Swirl, I guess is what I called it. I have a ruby one here too. Hi, Miss Behave. Behave. I love that. That's cute. All right. Thanks for looking at that. And I'm pretty sure the red one is next. So I'm just going to put that up there. Same bowl, different color. A red nut bowl. Viking is the maker. This one has a little bit, maybe not a whole lot, but there is a slight cadmium glow on the edge. And this one is got a pre-bid. It's going to start at 10 and it is running. Thank you for your bid, Holly. Beautiful piece. Hi, Marianne. Welcome in. Yay, Holly, you're getting some beautiful glass today. Yeah, I like the red too. It's really pretty. All right, got that set aside. Here's a real glower too. I wish this comes up as a bunch of different makers. This one glows. That handle is just brilliant. If you like that glowing cadmium here. The rest of it glows too, but really that handle has a really orange glow to it. So it is a kind of a diamond optic on there. Doesn't look like a Fenton base, but could still be. But it's gorgeous. I love how these little scallops kind of just come down like a little flower. And that's going to start at 20 and it's running. Hi, love me some vintage. Welcome in. Just looking at some mid-century glass. I think this is my last piece, guys. And then we can run some mid-century minis, or if you see something I've already run, let me know. I'll pull it forward so you can look at it again. All right. But I am done in terms of showing the things that I had in the oops, I got a last minute bid on that. Sorry, I took it away too soon. Holly just couldn't forgive herself if she let that one go, huh, Holly? It's beautiful. I love the color. It glows without any lights. Thank you, Holly. It's beautiful. So I do combine shipping and I do return any overages over $1. So because Holly, you have quite a bit of glass. So I just want to make sure I'll take good care of you. We won't make you pay more. So I do that for you. So, all right, let's run these mid-century minis a couple of times while people are looking in the shop if you're just coming in. Our mid-century minis can be any maker, Rainbow, Canwa, Blenko, Pilgrim. So these are what we have left. That's just cobalt, olive green crackle, blue with probably rainbow on this one, with the applied swirl or ribbon on it, amber crackle pitcher. This is a controlled bubble vase, Pilgrim, and that one's kind of got a little dot optic going on. I love this tangerine. That's also Pilgrim. A little teal pitcher with a teal handle and teal ribbon on it. More of a green crackle, a tall blue crackle. We have two of those. Olive green crackle. This one's a little taller with a handle and a spout. Green crackle. We've got these along here. We pull that over. We're going to run choice of one for $8. Let me restart the auction on that, and it's running. Otherwise, if we don't get any interest on what's left, then I'm probably going to see who we can raid into. unless you see something in the shop you'd like to look at closer. And Holly's checking those out, found one that she thinks she might like. All right, Holly. The orange, of course. This one I love too. And it does have its Pilgrim sticker on there. So beautiful satin. This one might have a little glow. Nope, no glow on this one either. Beautiful. Let me get your name on that because I did not, since it's a choice. Let me Holly Girl on this one. And let me duplicate this again. We'll just run it until we don't have any interest any longer. It's running again. Still have some beauties left. I love this one. That one's beautiful. You're done. You're like, I'm done. No more. That's okay. You got some beautiful glass today, Holly. I'm glad I can share with you. All right, guys, let's see who is in. Oh, we just have Nina on right now. Oh my. You guys want to do a shop the shelves as long as you don't judge me and judge my messy shelves. I'll do let's see, what time is it? I can do about 20 minutes of a shop the shelves. If you guys want to see what's on my messy shelves, just let me know. Otherwise, we're going to probably raid in to Nina and see what she's got going today. Probably wonderful things, I have no doubt. Let me turn the camera around. Thanks for coming in to see me today on my Mid-Century Glass Show. It's my Thursday theme. Next Monday, I will have a show on Thanksgiving week on Monday. So my weekly finds could be anything. I mean, it could be contemporary, it could be vintage glass, it could be paperweights. If you're like, shop the shelves. Okay. All right. But no judging, okay? Because they're messy. You get good deals when you shop the shelves because, you know, we haven't had a chance to really think about what we're going to charge for them. So, hi, Kiko. I'm going to cover you guys up so that you can't see, and I'm going to take you over to the shelves behind me, and let's do about 20 minutes of shopping the shelves. Here we go. Ta-da! All right. So I have some Wheaton bottles back there. I've got little vintage mirror. We've got a lucite egg. That was in my show on Monday. Beautiful Millefiori paperweight. Look at this little bunny with a glass paperweight, and behind him, he's kind of cute. So I'm just going to scan. When you see something, holler it out. I'll show it to you, let you know what the starting bid would be. I'm sorry, but the flowers are for sale, but the pink holder is not. That's one of my, I'm still looking at it. I've got a lot of bluebirds of happiness. I've got a beautiful little swan back there. These are like paperweights and art glass stuff in here. It's a Murano elephant back there. Those doves, those Amberina red doves there, they're not really Amberina, but they're Murano as well. Never judge. Thank you, Emily. You're so kind. I wouldn't judge either, just because I have my own mess. I've got lots of different types of paperweights back here, mostly Chinese. I'm trying to think, do I have any signed? I think all my signed ones are gone. My jellyfish back there glow. They're what is it? China Dynasty something. What is that? They have that fluorescence in them, so they do glow a little bit. Look at the cute little poodles. Hi, Galloping Ghost. We're shopping the shelves for about 20 minutes. And then I'm probably going to move on, but we're just looking. If you see something, holler it out. I'll let you see it, and I'll tell you what the starting bid is. Here's a Kokeshi. She has a scroll in her that's been used. What is the frog? This guy right here. That's Dynasty Gallery 2. I'm pretty sure that's the only frog I showed. Let me get him out for you. He doesn't glow, but he is Dynasty Gallery. And I would do him for 15. He's pretty heavy. He's got this green interior, nice polished base. All you have to do is say R, and I'll run it if it's something you like. Oh, let's see, I was up here. You were eyeing him too. Just type in an R, guys, if you want me to run him for 15. I'll run him. I left him on the table, so it's not a problem. I've got a lot of these little the enamel trinket dishes. What else is back there? That's an old Eep, which is antique glass cruet back there. It's really pretty. That one's probably a little higher start on it. I've got another little Kokeshi soccer player here. He's cute. Just a geisha trinket dish. I've got that fairy light. If any, it's a clear one, but it's still beautiful. The fairy light's gonna be 18. Look at this little tulip vase. It's like a votive holder, but it's so pretty. Just little. So I've got a lot of egg cups, if you know what those are. This is a syrup, an old daisy syrup container. I've got a cork, Asian cork crane display, three-dimensional display. That's a tumble up right there with little violets on it. It's beautiful. The tulip, this one here. I haven't found a maker for it. No. Okay, there's another tulip base. Let me go back up. This yellow one. Let me see if I can, oh, that tulip base, the one I just talked about. Here, let me show it to you. It's contemporary, but it's really sweet. This one, it's got this pink beaded top on it, and you just put the little votive in there. It's nice and tall. I'd probably do 8 on that one. It's 8 inches tall. You just put your votive or anything in there. Not marked. Probably more contemporary. I'll leave that one. Okay. I thought you said you were done. I'm not judging though. Let's put it in there. Tulip vase. It's really pretty. I don't usually buy too much contemporary. I'm more of a vintage girl, but that was too cute to pass up. All right, let me get some weight in here. And change the size of the box since this one's a tall one. Not that it matters because you'll have a bigger box anyway, but all right, here it comes and it's running. It's Emily's fault. Emily. I love that name, Emily. When I taught kindergarten, I had this little dressed up fancy little bear and her name was Emily. And I would give Emily to the kids when they were having a sad day or something. And I just always love that name, Emily. All right, let's go back. And where were we? Okay, so that's where the tulip vase was. Got some Wedgwood tumblers there for 4 of them, it looks like. And then we were on that tumble up there. Yeah. Emily was the sweetest little bear that helped the children when they were having a bad day. These are nice little Bristol vases here. We've got that tall one, and then this one's hand painted. This one's more transfer on that one. Yeah, we had some fun one time with Mr. Bill Clinton's nesting doll. It has him and Monica and Hillary in it. It's a little inappropriate, but it was fun. We were laughing about it. The Back Orange Dog. Boop, boop, boop. Do, do, do. Let me see. Was it this shelf? Don't see a dog here. Let me see. The left bottom. In here? I don't see a dog. It must look like a dog to you. This? It's a trinket dish. This piece, these are owls. I'm thinking, where else would I have seen something frosted? Okay, let me think for a second. Oh, this one here? Yeah, that one, he does have a little chippy on his ear. This is Jeanette glass. Let me show you his little chippy. You almost can't tell. This is a Cairn Terrier. I have two of them. And this is where the little chip on his ear is. You can kind of see it glinting a little bit. But it's really hard to tell if that's just he's got a little lopsided. Okay, no worries. No worries. I should probably, it's my clue to keep him because I have Cairn Terriers. But all right, here we go. Back to this. I just don't want to make you guys dizzy with me whipping my camera around. Down here on the bottom, I have that fused glass Millefiori dish, which is kind of stunning. That's Fenton Carnival glass if you like Carnival glass. This is all my jewelry, guys, at my feet. It's out of control. That's all I can say. It's out of control. Got a few little things there. Those are, they're little egg candles, but they have Millefiori designs on them. I thought I'd save those for Easter. Look at the poodle back here. He's a tall one. He's so cute. I've run out of shelves, so I can't really put the buckets up in shelves, which I need to do, and just like have a bucket of bracelets, a bucket of necklaces. I'm not there yet, and I can't put any more shelves in this room that I'm in, so it's kind of done. There's a little Jim Shore heart. We got some, these are Viking, could be Viking thumbprint sherbet dessert bowls. I got a piece of Tiffin glass back there. It's on a pedestal on a base. It's really, really neat. Pineapple. The pineapple is an insect. So it has this little glass top on it. You don't have to use it as an insect catcher, but it is a glass pineapple. So the theory is you put a little bit of something in the bottom of it, and then you put it on your table with the stopper in there, and the insects get up inside it and can't get back out. So I would do $8 on the pineapple if you're interested. It's still glass. It's beautiful. Let me show it to you. It's different. And the only reason I know it's an insect catcher is because Jocelyn found one time. I think it was in the box, or she said it was. Okay, yeah, it's cool. Little glass pineapple. Get a picture. Glass pineapple. $8 start on that one. Let's get a weight. All right. And Miss Holly, since you do have a lot of glass today, If I have to unbundle it and make it into 2 boxes, I'll usually email you and let you know. I just want it to get to where it's going safely. It's a running. I just don't want anything to break, and if it's safer going in 2 boxes, I'll do that. Ta-da! Yeah, I do UPS Ground Advantage, so it's the cheapest shipping you can get to. So, and it's still, you know what? I deal a lot online with packet, shipping and stuff, and it honestly gets there about the same amount of time as the Priority does. So, maybe by one day. So it's still a good option. All right, here we are back. This is beautiful, but I got it home. I was so excited and didn't realize it has this little chip on it, but it's definitely art glass. What does that say? Oh, something about natural fabric. But it's blown art glass cased. It's gorgeous. Have a little Boyd lady here. Whoop, almost dropped her. I think she's named Louise. Slag glass. She's cute. What else do I have? Abalone shells. If anyone does jewelry making and needs some abalone, I have 2 big abalone shells. If you see something that you like, Spaces, just tell me what you like and I'll tell you a price, okay? Because I don't really have the price in my head until I put it in my hand and think about it for a second. What were you interested in? I can give you a price on. On her? I would do $9 for her. I had 2 others. I know what they sell for, so that's still a good deal. She's beautiful. She's in good shape. No chipping. Just say run R if you are interested, and I can run her for you. If you want to offer too, guys, if I'm a little too high and you want to offer a price, I'm generally the bowl next to the poodle, the ginger jar, or this is a chip and dip set out of Texas. Those it has this big bowl. It's blue inside. This is a chip and dip set. This is pottery. Okay, yeah, these are both pottery. Then this big bowl is that plastic, mid-century plastic. It's just a big bowl. You want to see it? The big plastic, the mid-century bowl? I'm going to have to, the white bowl. Mm-hmm. The white bowl. This one? With these on, yeah, that's a chip and dip set. I can pull that out for you. It's beautiful. Let me pull that out for you. It's pottery. And I might have to unbundle that one if you are interested in it and ship it separately because it's pretty heavy. Let me get it out there for you. I love it. It's signed. It is Texas. What is it? Singer, Texas. All right, it's gorgeous. Look at this. Big, huge pottery bowl with a blue interior. And I don't know what these are called. I used to have it in my brain and now I forgot. And then it has the small dip bowl to go with it. And I would do, I'm kind of motivated. I've had this for a while. I would do 20 on it, which is a great deal for pottery. You got it. Let me get a picture here. I'm going to unbundle this one though, Holly, because it is big. Chip and dip. And let me weigh that. Sorry, I'm moving you guys around. I apologize. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's 4 pounds, over 4 pounds. And it's going to be probably a 12 by 12 by 8 box. There we go. Alrighty, it is about to come up for you. It's beautiful. It's a nice piece, I believe. Here it comes. And a dang frog. Okay. Oh my goodness. You are so funny. You know what you like. There's nothing wrong with that. I do too. I go shopping and I know what I like. I walk up to and it's probably the most expensive thing in the store. Thank you, Holly. You're going to love that. It's so stunning in person. And then let me get Mr. Frog up here. I said 15 on him, right? And he's Dynasty Gallery out of China. All right. Let's get him weighed. And on the paperweights, I usually double box them because then it keeps them from beating up things around them because they're heavy and they'll move through the paper like you know nobody's business. So he'll get a double box. Here he goes. You're welcome. All right, guys, I said 20 minutes and it actually went longer. I went more like 30, but is there anything else on the shelves that you saw? Yes, I know. I remember that Charlie's my son. He collects frogs. He's a lovely little frog. Come back here. I took him off the screen. So let's see him once more. He's so pretty. This one, I'm surprised though he doesn't glow because most of the Dynasty galleries does have the fluorescent stuff, but look at him. He's so sweet. Nice, heavy piece of glass. Were you in here, Charlie, when I was telling him all about your glowy glass? I think it was Holly said that she doesn't, normally collect glowy glass, but you're done. Okay, because I'm done too, Holly. I won't tempt you anymore. All right, guys, is there anything else that you saw? Nina's still on, thank goodness. She has new items that she's unboxing. I have a lot of boxing to do, not unboxing. I have to box a bunch of stuff, but I want to say thank you for coming in today and joining me for Mid-Century. I can rerun the Mid-Century Minis one more time, your choice for $8 before I take off, or we can just raid into Nina and make her day, which is always fun. But thanks a bunch for coming in Monday. I will have a show. I will not probably have a show on Thanksgiving Day for Thursday theme, but maybe some jewelry, maybe another shop the shelves or something before Thanksgiving. Who knows? But definitely after. Have a great day, Holly. Thank you so much for your support and your purchases today. I'll get this wrapped up for sure and out tomorrow. Okay, so you can expect it tracking to be activated at that point. You guys have a great day. And a great weekend if I don't see you around for some jewelry sales. So have a great one. Here we're going to go to Nina for vintage unboxing.